I have told you before that there is a big difference in decent black men and what is considered to be decent black women. Because decent black men are working very diligently to disassociate themselves from any black men who fall into the negative, lazy, or stereotypical ghetto nigga stereotype. You can observe this even on YouTube. You can see that many black men who create content or create videos, these black men have no issue in talking about the demise of other black men. Even going so far as to help black women to decipher between what is a good or a bad black man. And black men who are trying to go somewhere in this world will dress different. They will talk different. They will use different vernacular. Because once again, black men understand the road is hard. And the most of us who are trying to become somebody in this world, we know that we cannot present ourselves as the ghetto stereotypical nigger. And by and large, if we were to do that, people would talk about us because as a black man, having that negative connotation is not looked greatly upon. I've discussed this idea in previous videos. But if we were to contrast this to the medium of black women, you will notice that what is to be considered good and decent black women will still, as a collective group, buy into the notion or to the idea of hood rat ghetto bitch thought culture. And in the contrast, in discussing these two mediums, you will find that it is totally accepted for black women to present themselves as sexual deviant, horny, hood rat ass bitches. It's totally okay if nobody will check them on this. This is fine. And even so much to the point that you can get a black female with the celebrity status and the know-how and the fame of one Serena Williams, who can embarrass the entire black female population by giving a how to twerk video, popping that big old juicy ass of hers, even on white men, as you've seen. Nobody will say anything about such behavior because, once again, it's the almighty black woman. You shouldn't say anything about her. And once again, hood rat promiscuous sex, ghetto hood culture is something that is adopted. Now, twerking is nothing wrong with this. I don't think there's anything wrong with the actual movement of the ass or anything of that nature. The problem is there's a time and place to do things. There's nothing wrong with me having a hard dick and having an erection, as long as I can keep that to my own privacy. There is a problem, though, if I walk around with a hard-ass dick with some tight-ass boxer shorts out in public and people can see this bulge on my dick. Something's wrong with it. Any man who does that, something will be wrong with that. I'm just using this example. The same thing with twerking. If you're going to do something like that, if you are a woman who demands some kind of respect, then to me it makes sense for you to do something like that in the privacy of your own home. Because if you are a woman, nobody needs to see you presenting yourself in any form of sexual manner but the man you are dating. Nobody needs to see you at the club shaking your ass. Nobody needs to see you on a video shaking your ass. And by and large, not the entire America or the entire free world. Seeing some female who is the top female tennis player of the last 15 years, millionaire, multiple women's open champion, Wimbledon champion, shake your ass in the motherfucking public as if you are a stripper ass black hoe. Specifically, you're doing all white men. Now, the problem I have with you, Serena, is not that you're necessarily shaking your ass in public looking like a buffoon. That is a little bit of the problem. But my problem is you are a role model. Now, I know you black females don't understand leadership, because if we look at the statistics of how you are as leaders, we will see that black females are the worst leaders of all time. There's nothing that you can do that leads anything positive besides HIV. But that is a whole nother video. The fact, Serena, that you are a model and that little black girls look up to you, and they see your tall, thick, weave-headed ass shaking your ass in the public to garner attention, shows me what kind of bitch you really are. And whatever respect I had for you before, I can truly say that right now, I think you are just a hoe with a lot of money. And you know what? I'm saddened by this, because a female of your caliber, who has dominated predominantly usually a white sport, you would think with all of your notoriety and your fame that you would understand that as a black female to set these records, people are watching you. People are looking up to you. Black women are looking for you, whether you like it or not, to be an example for the race. And for you to get your ass on national television and shake your ass like a ghetto ass hoochie whore shows me that almost all black females subscribe to this hood rat culture. But even worse, and I'm in my doctor gear because you know I gotta describe. What I find funny is you black women out there, you black women who say you want some respect from a man, you black women out there who say that people treat you like sex slaves and sex toys and they don't take you serious because all niggas want from you is pussy. People just see you as sexual deviants and not women of honor. I have not seen any videos made from you respectable or so-called respectable black women calling Serena Williams out on this absolute fuckery. I have not seen one video. And the reason why that is, it is because you black women think that it's okay. And you think that it's okay for you to look like a whore to the entire world. And that some man, some decent man, is still gonna take you serious. This is what you think. That you can do anything that you want. Be twerking in front of people? Look like a hoe? And somebody's gonna take you serious. What you think? But I'm here to tell you, not today. Not today. Black men are not gonna stand for seeing you motherfucking women, specifically you women out there who want respect from men and black men alone. The first thing that you should do is check her on this. Sister, why are you out here shaking your ass like a goddamn stripper? Why are you giving twerk lessons? Why are you embarrassing not only the black race, but why are you embarrassing the honor of black women? Why are you doing it? And you know why? You know what? Black women are not going to do that. Because what they see her doing is totally okay. And that is my issue. How can black women expect somebody to take you serious? All you are just hoes. And by default, that is what people think about you. That is what white men think about you. Nobody takes you serious. Look at how your celebrities, the females that are supposed to represent you, look how they act. And you black women will just let the house burn up with you inside it. You won't even try to jump out the window. Because y'all stick together even when it's for the wrong fucking thing. And once again, I don't take you serious. Nobody does. I'm talking about you black females in America. Because I dare to let Steffi Graf or any other famous tennis player with that much notoriety to ever be out there shaking her ass like a motherfucking stripper. You ain't gonna find it. You won't find it. You only find this kind of behavior amongst black women. Why? Because their femininity is based on ratchetness. I said it. Black female femininity is based on ratchetness. There's nothing about your femininity based on being subtle, based on being humble, based on being polite. It's all based on how ratchet and how much attention you can get. And like I told y'all, black females will do anything for some attention. They don't care if they look bad. They don't care if their kids look bad. They don't care if anybody around them looks bad, because this is what black women do. I'm telling y'all, this is what they do. And you don't have to like what I am saying, because I know you don't like it. But how do you explain this buffoonery? How do you explain it? How do you black women who want somebody to take you serious, how do you explain this bitch, this woman, this greatest athlete, female athlete in the world, how do you explain her who represents you? How do you explain this buffoonery? And this is happening on your watch. How do you explain it? What do you have to say for yourselves? And better yet, why are you not challenging it? And I'm closing. How can anybody take black women serious? The buffoonery is at an all-time high.